Stewart, who can run and take them on in his first game, took one bounce, and then the little floater finds even.
He caressed that. It was the only target, the only real target he had to aim for, and he found it. Some good running off half-back. They haven't given up. I mean, they still believe as a group that they can win this game.
Well, that breeze has been a bit of a question mark all night. This could test even, but a goal here, and Port still with some hope. He's kicked 3. He's a good kick for goal. Is it coming back? It's not. And as Dennis said 2 minutes ago, the clock is their enemy.
Yeah, they're running out of stiff time. 15-15. 13-9. 105-87. Just under 4.5 minutes to go. And they've been stiff, Port, as we see the toughness of this contest virtually etched in braille on the face of Warren Treadray as he comes off. And he's played well tonight. He's worked long and hard on that forward line, outnumbered. Geelong with the numbers back, but Treadray hasn't stopped working. So he sits down.
He changed Guernseys when he came off last time, so I hope they bought 3.
Milburn to the pocket and Scarlett.
Nowhere to go.
Scarlett bounces it back towards full forward. Milburn lays it off, and he timed the release just perfectly. Enright as a result found some time, and Corey on the outer side. Just talking about that breeze, I think Port very unlucky. It freshened in the second term. Geelong had it then, and really since then hasn't been much of a factor. Wow. Geelong flirting with problems now. They need to be careful. Milburn got it from Ablett, comes back to Scarlett. They're looking to run the clock down, but wow, Corns has got other ideas. Plays on very quickly to Salopek. Is it 15? Yes, it was. Not sure Roden would have been, but Burgoyne was standing a couple of steps behind him.
You live by the sword, you die by the sword in this game. They had an option actually to go wide. This is a wonderful mark, a wonderful leap there by Chad Corns. But that kick from Scarlett, he actually had Mackie free at half back. It would have been the right defensive play to make.
Well, for the first time in quite a while, Geelong looking rattled in that exchange, and they could pay the price now. And that may be the miss that breaks the camel's back.
Talking about earlier in the match, Dennis, as you were, you keep coming back to Geelong's first quarter into the breeze. 6-4 to 4 goals. They led by 16.
And their second quarter inability to find a target inside 50. I mean, they've really had a chance throughout the whole match.
Well, since half-time, Porter's kicked 7 goals, 9 to 5-7. And that's probably a fair indication of what's happened. Burgoyne. Roden's been busy after half-time. Clever to Corns, has been terrific to his brother. Kane, good kick. Well, 3 minutes ago, Motlop had a chance, didn't he, to really make it interesting.
But the way they're controlling the game, if they can slot one through and get it back to the centre, you can see them kicking 3 goals in a hurry.
And Roden has been terrific at winning the clearances out of the centre in this last quarter.
He's been good since half-time. He's had a lot of the ball.
Well, he's such a prodigious kick, you'd back him. But he's given it a bit of a hook, and Port just can't find a goal after they were so accurate early in this match. And that margin now is what it was at quarter time. Have a look at the premiership coach and the bloke that won it a few years back. It's a long season, Dennis.
Yeah.
It's a stressful business.
You're talking from experience, Tim?
Ablett, what was he thinking? Just went up to Motlop, who nabbed him, and that's holding the ball
50.
and could be 50. Well, one can only assume that Motlop was hiding under leaves and branches. Ablett didn't see him. Just came to him and walked into his arms.
Brett, stay away, bud.
Motlop to the square, kicks the goal. Under 2 minutes, but it's winnable.
Well, it was a very close game they played between these two clubs down at Skilled Stadium late in the season, where Port Adelaide got up with the last kick of the game. 2 minutes. You would expect now, that's a strong tackle there by Motlop. I don't know what Ablett was thinking. You'd expect now that Geelong will actually send some numbers back. They already are. Kane Tenace is going behind the ball. Bartel is there. Corey Enright, Scarlett, Milburn, Hunt. So they're getting their numbers behind the ball.
Remember that Hawthorn win last year, that Geelong win last, kicks basically. Port Adelaide maybe again.
This could well be. And we see this tackle here by Motlop.
And then the 50-metre
slung
penalty.
Ablett down, but he got away with that because Corey gave the 50 away by playing on. But this could be Geelong's saving grace, actually getting the ball into the centre, because they just haven't been able to get it out of their defence in the last 5 minutes.
They haven't been inside 50 for the last 9 minutes, Nathan. And this is the closest Port has been since the 28-minute mark of the first quarter.
Oh,
but the Cats have got the footy. Burns, Ablett to Logan, who did very well under pressure, to Brogan. Misses the target, though. That was an important footy. Now, Kasisi's come off the interchange here. Port have got the numbers. Westhoff couldn't get a handle on it. Geelong have done pretty well.
It's a hot footy now. Every touch you get is earned.
Remember, Port is the last team to... In fact, Port... Free kick, the last team to have beaten Geelong. The only team to have beaten them for a long, long time. But they're 2 kicks away here.
Burgoyne short to Surgeon. Lays it off to Burgoyne once more. That's S. Burgoyne. Gets it back from Stewart. He's 75 metres out. Clock running. 50 seconds remaining. Ebert tries to pluck it over the top. Clock stops. Boundary throw in.
Well, it's not a bad result, the clock stopping now. They've got an opportunity to set themselves up from this stoppage. They've been good. They've been dominant with their ruck work.
Terrific game of football. 2 proud clubs down in front. Kasisi, the man who got that marvellous goal in the dying seconds in round 21. Snatched away, and conceding a behind there is Jimmy Bartel. Pulls it back to 9 points. Hunt turned his ankle. Had an injection, back on the ground. Short to Kelly. Kelly, untidy kick. Bounces on the 50. Selwood, wonderful. Corey, after the knock-on by Mackey, taken by Gamble. Goes back towards Selwood. Dives in there, ties it up. Will have a bounce. And Joel Selwood, one of the best on the ground tonight. He's not going to be a bit player this season. Bounce about 60 metres out then. Taking a run at it. Westhoff inside the 50. 9 points the difference. Geelong with the football. Bartel to Mackey. I doubt Port can win now. No, they can't. This ball stays in. Gamble's got it. He'll be pleased with his first game. And the Cats, ditto. 5 premiership players missing. And they put down the challenge from Port Adelaide in a terrific season's opener.
We are Geelong, the greatest team of all. We are Geelong.